Greg Couch joins us now. Greg, thank you for the time. Hope you're doing well.
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
What's your initial reaction to the question, do you think we will hear from Nike or the NBA with this?
I mean, my initial reaction yesterday would have been, of course we will. I mean, they have to do something to clean up LeBron's mess. He seems to be their puppet, and so they would fix his mess for him. But now, a day's passed and they haven't said anything, and so I think they've just decided they don't need to. I have a few theories on that too, which is, LeBron's thing about being accountable, that's great, but who needs to hold Nike and the NBA accountable and LeBron? And it would be the media, and the media just don't seem to be up for it for some reason. I find that really disturbing.
Yeah, the thing with him seems to me, Greg, is that not just him, but with a lot of people, and with the media in general, more and more in our fraternity just move on to the next thing and kind of don't press the issue, especially with a powerful guy like LeBron. They just move on to the next thing and don't circle back and press. We don't do it with our own opinions, and we don't do it with somebody else's opinion. We just wait for the next story. How much has that evolved in your journalism career, you think?
Yeah, I think I've always felt, when I was a columnist at the Chicago Sun-Times, I always felt that there was a little bit of that, but it wasn't in a left-right kind of way. It was in a, this is my friend, this manager, this player is my friend, and so I don't want to get him angry. I want him to still talk to me. And so I thought the media in Chicago were particularly soft. And then I would come after them, and next thing I know, my own beat writers on my own paper were writing columns ripping me. But now I think it seems to be a left-right thing. It seems to be a political sort of I don't want to use the word agenda, but that seems to be it. It's just, I think they like LeBron, and LeBron is standing up for people. And I actually believe LeBron means it, but I just think the media don't want to go after him. I mean, in general, they agree with him, and so he does something wrong, so they just shut up, clam up, and leave. I don't know why. It's not like he needs to be perfect. Just go ahead and say he made a mistake and explain it, or explain that you think he was right. Either way, come up with something. Don't just go hiding. That's not the media's job. We're supposed to be watchdogs.
Well, and Greg, you've done this for a long time. You've covered sports for a long time, and you understand the media as well as anyone. LeBron James sees himself as this warrior for what's right in America, and that he's on the side of the good guys. And I think that he's genuine in his thoughts about himself and what he's doing. But when he makes a misstep like this, he's not held accountable. And he thinks of himself almost as a Muhammad Ali or a Jim Brown. And when you go back historically and look at what those guys dealt with, Muhammad Ali went to prison for his political beliefs and his thoughts on the Vietnam War. He gave up his title in the prime of his career, but LeBron James seemingly can do anything that he wants, and he continues to make money from corporations. He continues to be protected by all of the NBA media. He continues to be protected by the media, and I don't know how we come to grips with that, with LeBron versus what we saw in the 60s and 70s with some athlete activists.
I think I agree with every word you just said, but I think that I'm not sure we can have another Muhammad Ali or Jim Brown. I mean, I feel like he's got a corporate partner. LeBron has a corporate partner in this. Those guys were willing to take a chance and risk themselves. LeBron, I don't really know what he's risking. He just sort of goes along. It's sort of polished. I understand that, I guess in the old days or even currently, the Nike or a great athlete might set up a charitable foundation and try to be, valuable to society that way. But now it's just taking a different bent, sort of. I just feel like they're just running a campaign, a social justice campaign, and it doesn't work. You can't do it with a corporate partner. What I wrote today was, you either have to be a social justice warrior or you're a shoe salesman. It's one or the other. You can't do both.